guys, I hope you're having a good day. I'm just outside at the park, just gonna read a little bit of chapter 2 on the book that I've been trying to get back to, right? Doublespeak by William Lutz. And I'm just in between stuff. I'm all bummed out, but I have like this really great shirt, "Let thy food be thy medicine," guys. Can't really see, I know, but I had to flip the phone sideways. It's been a really crazy day. I have the craziest view. Want to see Notre Dame's doppelganger? You want to get creeped out, guys? So this is my view. Look at that creepy ass cathedral. So yeah, I'm in Fall River, Mass. This is my hometown. I've moved away before I came back. Whatever. What are you gonna do when you have children around? It's hard, right? But yeah, I'm not gonna end up here forever. But in the meantime, I'm like, well, this is a skeleton, creepy type of town with a lot of history. So let me get all the footage I can, right? Of course, you got nothing but chaos. Ooh, there goes the sharks. The cops constantly, right? But that's called St. Anne's Catholic Church. Of course, Roman Catholicism, Rome. Here we are. And guys, yeah, it's called St. Anne's Shrine. I just drove past it, and there's like a mini castle next to it, and all those priests live there. So that's where all the money goes to. But yet they don't know how to clean this town up or do anything for anybody, right? It's good to see everybody out. Guys are playing basketball behind me and stuff like that. So that's cool. So, you got the scene of the bridge. I just like taking, different shots too, to change it up in my videos, to keep it fresh for you guys. Oh, there goes another one. It's like clockwork, like every time. Clockwork Orange up in here, right? So I just want to show you the book that we're working on. And because I don't know how windy, of course I didn't turn it over, sorry. I don't know how windy it's going to be. I'm only going to do just a certain section, but chapter 2 looks like it's really juicy, and it really goes into the terminology too in the medical field, which I've been exposing on this channel and also on my Dia Dash. I'll put a link below if you don't know me as Dia Dash. Yep, because I'm dashing deception daily. And here we are, Alpha 7, like the 7 ministering spirits in the book of Revelation. That's before the throne of the Most High. So this book is called Doublespeak, From Revenue Enhancement to Terminal Living: How Government, Business, Advertisers, and Others Use Language to Deceive You. So it's from Rebel Reads, and it's by William Lutz. Okay, so of course I got my boot here so I can clip this bad boy. And today we're just going to go into chapter 2, which is on page 22, right? We left off on page 21. And we're just going to talk a little bit about the section Airline Doublespeak, because in the next section it goes into like the food industry and the medical industry. So that seems like a really long one and a really in-depth one. So, I want to be indoors where there's no wind in case, I need to get headphones with the mic. That way you won't hear all that, the winds howling behind me. So this is chapter 2, guys. You see, therapeutic misadventures, the economically non-affluent, and deep-chilled chickens, the doublespeak of everyday living. Airline Doublespeak. After fighting the traffic all the way to the airport, parking your car in the expensive and overcrowded parking garage, standing in long lines, waiting to check in, and then boarding your flight, you can at least settle back in your uncomfortable seat for your direct flight to Denver, or so you thought. As the plane begins its descent into the Kansas City airport, you innocently ask the flight attendant why the plane is landing. After all, you You specifically asked for a direct flight to Denver. Without batting an eye, the flight attendant replies, "It is indeed a direct flight. It just isn't non-stop." Welcome to the world of everyday doublespeak. Through such unpleasant and sometimes even painful experiences, you learn how doublespeak affects your life. Someplace along the line, their airlines invented a distinction between the terms direct and non-stop. But the airlines forgot to tell you. When a lawyer who specializes in aviation law petitioned to put an end to what he called the deception of airline passengers, Mike Clark, a spokesperson for Pan American World Airways, denied that passengers were being misled. If you travel by airplane at all, you quickly become aware of the doublespeak used by airlines. Only airlines can get away with calling 4 crackers and some artificial cheese spread or a package of 12 peanuts a snack. Trans-Florida Airlines provides its passengers with a set of instructions to be followed in case of a non-routine operation. Other airlines give you instructions to follow in the event of a water landing. The little paper sack is for motion discomfort. At one airport, American Airlines transports its passengers from the departure gate to their airline and on a customer conveyance mobile lounge, which certainly sounds a lot more impressive than a bus. After all, you didn't pay all that money to ride a bus, did you? If you have ever arrived at the airport only to find that your plane is full, don't charge the airline with overbooking the flight. Airlines prefer to call the practice of selling more tickets than there are seats on the airplane space planning, capacity management, or revenue control, which is part of their inventory management system, handled by space controllers who seek to avoid spoilage or empty seats. The next important doublespeak you learn after the distinction between the direct and non-stop flights is that you do not fly in an airplane or a jet plane or even an airliner. Sometimes you might fly in an aircraft, but far more often you fly in equipment, as in the equipment has arrived and is now being serviced prior to our beginning the pre-boarding process, or as in, ladies and gentlemen, because of a technical difficulty, there will be a change of equipment. Will you please deplane at this time? Of course, this last statement means the airplane is broken and won't fly, so they have to get you off that plane and on another. If there's some other equipment that works, if you want to know what kind of airplane you'll be flying on this trip, just ask the ticket agent, what's the equipment on this flight? Without hesitation, you'll be told 727, L-1011, or something similar. The airlines, I am sure, think that the word equipment sounds much more solid, reliable, and far less frightening than the simple. That's crazy, guys, huh? Than the simple, common, ordinary word airplane. But to me, flying is scary enough without feeling that I'm not even going to be flying in an airplane, but in a piece of equipment, which sounds like I'm going to be 36,000 feet from the solid earth, surrounded by old washing machine parts, pieces of a 1948 Hudson and a few leftover manual typewriters. I don't want to strap myself into a seat on the equipment. I want to sit in an airplane. I'm sorry, that's like the creepiest thing. I'm not sure if that's the ice cream truck. Yeah, stay tuned for me doing a video on them because they're creepy as hell. Of course, when I'm trying to read. I'm sorry. So, okay, I think we're at, before you ever make it to the equipment, however, you must go through the pre-boarding process as in, ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes we will begin the pre-boarding process. It's not just pre-boarding, it's a pre-boarding process. I live for the day when I will see someone actually pre-board the equipment. I want to see someone board the plane before boarding it, and I want to see the process someone has to go through in order to pre-board. Airlines like to talk about carry-on items, not baggage, as in all carry-on items must fit conveniently beneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments. Airlines never speak of first-class passengers, but always of passengers in the first-class section. And did you ever notice that while they may be a first-class section, there's never a second-class section? You probably ride in the coach section as I do. American Airlines has even eliminated the first-class section on their planes. It's the main cabin. I wonder, where does that leave the rest of us? That's funny. See how the next topic is the double speak of food. Of course, that's how they get us, guys. And I've been trying to expose how we're being sick and a lot of diseases we actually consume. Hence the term consumption from the 19th century. But we're going to leave it at that, guys. Look at the crazy church again. I'll give you that scene for now. Just because that was like a short little, the airlines one. Maybe I'll start reading this by topics instead, right, guys? That way I can label it right. That's probably good, It'll be more clips, but instead of doing like pages, blah, 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 to that, it's not really going to grab people's attention. But I will put the pages too in case there are those that are following, have been following that way. But yeah, we're doing this book, Doublespeak. Great book. From revenue enhancement to terminal living, how government, business, advertisers, and others use language to deceive you. Yep, they do. Those, fork-tongued creatures of the night. Yes. That run that monstrosity. Have you guys ever watched I Pet Goat, guys? You guys really got to check out that independent film because they show a lot. And they show Notre Dame coming down, and like the so-called devil's really the one that runs these churches. It's not the God of the Bible, I'll tell you that right now, unless you're talking about the dragon. Because this is all, this is all goes back to Babylon and Sumeria. A lot of the stuff they do actually predate so-called Christianity, so that's definitely big. But I'm gonna go home. As you can see, I am so tired today. I've just been doing so much, so don't mind me. Plain Jane vibe today, but you got to go to the park. I hope you guys are getting outside. I hope it's not too windy. I did my best, I wanted to keep this short, and I'm gonna listen to it, and if I see that this one is also windy, because the last one was a bit windy, then I'm just gonna maybe get headphones and do it that way, or just do it at home. That way you can hear, because I want you to see the words, see what I'm saying, because a lot of the stuff pops out at you. I learn as I go through these books, because these books are jam-packed with information. You never know what you're going to find, This is reading time. and it's good for your mind. I was gonna do a jingle, but I'll have to, when I have more presence of mind and I'm not doing 50 things at once, right? I'm all about keeping it fun for you guys. I don't know if any teenagers will come on this channel. You know, I want to make it fun again. It's all inspired on the Reading Rainbow series. When I was a teenager, I used to love watching Mr. Burton put up those awesome episodes. Even though some of the books were, left much to be desired, we got to actually read books with actual content that we could use, not just fantasy and thriller books, guys, So definitely, this is a great book. Yeah, it's one of my best ones. I have so many, so I like to share my collection with people that maybe don't have a book, or maybe if you're looking, you want a new book or something, and then you sometimes I have to get a sample of something to know if I like it, and then when you hear, you're like, wow, that book has a lot of juicy information, maybe I want to pick it up. I'm not getting sponsored for this book or anything like that. I do have an eBay store for my own stuff. I'll leave a link below. I'm known as Dia Dash on my primary channel, so check me out if you want to help support my channel, or your local business people. We do the best we can. But yep, check out that really, really creepy thing. If you guys just know that there's cathedrals all over the place. So definitely one of them days. It looks like it's gonna rain. It's Saturday today, so looks like it's gonna rain. So I wanted to get out here and get a little air before it did start raining. Then I'd be pouting later, like, oh, I didn't get any outdoor time, But yeah, see how it has that whole aura, even the sky behind it. It's so spooky. I would never go in there. Actually, I went there once, guys. I was dragged there once with my ex. The worst thing. They have what's called a midnight mass. Talk about black mass ceremony energy. It was so freaky in there. And they were chanting a bunch of freaking, I don't know, something out of the Eyes Wide Shut movie. I was waiting for them to put the damn mask on, it was so scary. I didn't like it at all. And I'll never go back in there for anything. And then, of course, there's a hospital by the same name, so I'm sure a lot of funky business goes on between them two. And of course, a school, a private Catholic school, that red brick building to the left right there, to our left to their right, it's called Atlantis. So we know what happened during the times of Atlantis. So nothing new under the sun. And stay tuned for more episodes. I'll put up more of these reading time clips and other type of content. So I hope you're having a wonderful day, guys. And keep your mind sharp. Reading time, it's good for your minds. And it'll keep you from going blind. So take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.